Radio silence. No shit. It gives men fucking power. You walk into a bar, she's looking, you're like, nothing. Don't give a shit. I need a drink. Fuck you. What'll I do to you in the parking lot? I don't fucking care.
Buy me another drink.
Exactly. Buy me a fucking drink. But when that shit wears off, you're like, can I still buy that drink? What about you, 10?
Thanks, Jeff.
No, I didn't even listen to your question. What was your question?
That was it.
Fuck that line.
No, do you shut up or not? Depending on the actress,
and do you apologize?
And do you apologize if you do or don't?
You know, that's actually a good question. Here it is. You know, everybody, like I was talking about, like everybody wants to go like, oh, I go into the dark recesses of my brain and I channel this and I become this person. Full fucking shit. You know what? If a script is written well, the lines plug into you so intimately that your body reacts accordingly. You know what I mean? If you believe in the words that you're saying, if something happened to you, to your mother, your loved one, your body reacts accordingly. You don't have to experience that kind of loss to know what it would feel like, because that's the reason that we're all afraid of it, because you know what it would feel like, right? And the same thing, except somebody goes, no, it was an outer body experience. Bullshit, your body fucking works. Whenever there's a fucking perfect 10 rubbing on down on your Jimmy Johnson, shit happens. You can't talk that shit off the wall. It's a suicide climber, it's fucking jumping. It's like, no, I'm so lost in the moment, it did nothing for me. Bullshit! It's like when you're 15. How many dudes out there, you're 15, or okay, you're 19, your girlfriend goes, I can't even say this is fucking filthy. I can't even say it. It's like when you're 19 and your girl goes, oh my god, I want to watch it get hard. It's like, baby, by the time you can see it, fucking diamond cut. Shit happens. You think you're fucking mad at chicks fucking grinding Jimmy Johnson fucking flopping and nothing goes on because you're in the moment? Bullshit. Your shit works. But it's never happened to me. Because I was talking about the ordinary man. I am the reincarnation of King Henry the motherfucking VIII. Give me a chicken wing. That was a pretty good Henry VIII, wasn't it? That chick back there with the curly hair is looking at me like I'm fucking batshit creepy. She's like turning around going, are we in the right panel? But then there's a fucking leaving it. Like, I don't know. Take care, y'all. Clearly offended somebody deeply with that. Bye-bye, y'all. They're like, you know what, man? It was like hard-ons and chicken wings.
Our next question.
Yes.
Well, before I ask my question, I just want to say that thank you on behalf of all the Shine girls and the people who read your blogs. I mean, if you don't know about his blogs, check out shinetomorrow.com, seriously, because that is, I can't even tell you like a big enough thank you for what you've done for me.
You just did. Thank you. You know, guys, I appreciate all you guys showing up. A lot of people came from far corners of the country to show up here, and it's an honor, it's a privilege. I'm very humbled. Thank you guys for showing up.
Well, you're a very beautiful person, like you really are. So.
I'm incredible.
Inside and out, obviously. Well, my question is, how many like near-death experiences did you have during the filming of Young and Pete?
A lot.
Can you like tell us about it?
Yeah. For example, one time we were shooting a Vickers machine gun. A Vickers is a 50 cal machine gun on a tripod, huge, weighs about 150 fucking pounds. And we're shooting this with full blanks. Full blank means the load, the gunpowder. If it's full, it's like full capacity. Now that's not a lead slug in front of it, but it's full power. Sometimes whenever you're shooting blanks, you'll shoot half loads. But a lot of the semi-automatics, they're gas propelled. So you have to shoot a full load to get it to eject the empty shell to re-engage the next shell. So we were shooting full loads. And I have to run in front of this Vickers machine gun. And the stunt guys and everything are like, ah, it's no problem, it's no problem. I'm like, I've seen a lot of stuff, people, and I'm just, wow, you sure? Yeah, no problem. And they have these empty wood crates of shells that are, made of, it's not balsa wood. I mean, I don't know what it's made of, but they're thick wooden crates that hold shells. You know, a good half-inch wood, and it's a crate. And they lay those out in the foreground. There's trenches, there's guys charging with bayonets, and he's the ground is shaking with this thing. We go, action! I sprint across the guys, I sprint right in front of the machine gun. The artillery crate explodes behind me from the compression. I feel my pants go, woo! Almost took me off my feet from a fucking blank. I'm like, did you guys test this shit first? Or were you just like thinking, it'll be fine? So that fucking blew my mind. You know, all the times when people say, oh no, you don't need a shell because the compression can actually, no shit. The compression blew that wooden crate up. Then there's a time I capsized the steamer. We were shooting at the intersection of the Tana River and the Indian Ocean. When I say, I was sensory deprivation for 3 months. We landed in Nairobi, took a twin-hour aircraft, about an hour and a half into the Congo, did a low-altitude pass to get the gazelles to clear off a random field. Landed, took Toyota Land Cruiser for another hour and a half to the Tana River. We took canoes for 3 hours to get to the Indian Ocean where we set up base camp. When I say that I met guys that had never seen fire, video, or white people before. And I have, I'll show you guys, can you guys bring up on the screen as well? Shit. I have pictures on my phone, I'll show you guys if you want to hang out afterwards. Of me playing hacky sack with the Masai Mara. No shit. Some of the best gifts I've ever received. For 5 Ethiopian crosses, I traded 2 cassettes and about a month worth of batteries and a Walkman. Jimi Hendrix smash hits, Led Zeppelin remastered. To them, the best exchange in the world. To me, they have no idea that they got so fucking ripped off. But I'll tell you, whenever I put the headphones on for the first time, it's scalding the back of my eyelids. Whenever you push play. I mean, it was fucking magic. I mean, we learned to communicate with 0 words. We were playing hacky sack. But anyway, there was one of the Masai Mara, his name was Dai. I don't know his real name, but I started calling him based on his lung, and it had a Dai in there. It was Dai. I was like, okay, your name is Dai. And we became friends. You know, I would videotape us and the bonfire, and I'd show him on my, it wasn't a laptop computer, but it was like a flip top you could watch video, and it had fire. And he was actually afraid to touch the screen, because it was a video of fire. I mean, it was one of the most magical experiences of my existence thus far. We became friends. So we're doing a shot with a steamer, a vintage steamer, a 1910 steamer. And there's myself and Dai is on it, a couple of other extras. We're going down and make a U-turn in the Tana River. Now every day going to set, we'd be in a canoe and I'd see crocs on the banks everywhere. And I'd see 2 little eyes sticking up out of the water. Hippos, the most territorial animal known to man, those fuckers will kill you. Like the crocs are scared shitless of the fucking hippos. Every day, I'd see those fuckers scouting us out. So we're going down, we're making a U-turn. The camera boats are like, oh, we gotta get another shot. I'm like, the sun's going down, the tide's lowering, and every time the hull is scraping, we make a U-turn, we tilt it, boom, it catches loose and it fires. We make a U-turn. I'm like, guys, if the tide's going down, we're gonna capsize this motherfucker. Also, we're on the Tropic of Cancer. It's stationary water, so there's Bellhartsia in the water. This is a parasite that gets into your body and you die in like a day. Crocs, hippos, and some fucking germ that kills you in a day. Like, this shit will kick the fuck out of AIDS, you know what I mean? So we're going down there, we're making a U-turn. Every time the tide's lower and the hull gets stuck, we almost capsize. Like, guys, they're like, sun's going down, we need one more shot. We just gotta get it. Sure enough, we go down, the hull starts scraping, starts to go upside down. I start running up the side of the boat as it's flipping over, and I run all the way into the hull, sticking up into the sky, and Dai's nowhere to be seen. He's clinging onto the back of the boat, so not to be hero, which is what you do, jump into the water, he can't swim. And I start swimming over to him, and the camera boat I see racing up to us. And I go up to Dai, and he starts, what you do, your instincts, he starts to keep his head above water. He's doing everything in his power to push me under to keep his head up. I went all the way down, came up behind him, wrenched him from the back of his 1917 Belgian Army jacket, and pulled him to the back of the boat. And he hung onto that hull like a baby to its brand new mom. I let go and I started pushing off because he was kicking his legs, he was still flailing. I start swimming towards the camera boat, he's okay. Camera boat comes up, I'm like, thank God, thank God. Crocs are leaving the shore, hippos are leaving the shore, the camera boat, whoa, right fucking behind me. I'm like, fuck you, motherfuckers. They clearly didn't see me because it was a long lens shot, gorgeous shot. Still, it's in the episode. Right ticket died. They're like, where's Sean? Where's Sean? Where's Sean? He's fucking back there floating towards the fucking Indian Ocean. No shit, there was not a molecule of my being that didn't think that I was absolutely gonna die that day. There was crocs coming at me, there was hippos everywhere, and I was just trying to stay afloat. I was literally, my lips were squeezed together because I didn't want to get any of the water anywhere in me. Finally, the camera boat came, they got me on board, they probed me, stuck me, inserted everything, tested me for everything. Luckily, there was no Bill Hart's yet, but motherfucking shit, did that scare the piss out of me.
Did you have to wear Speedo on that shoot?
Oh, mohair Speedo, obviously. I mean, I rock a mohair Speedo. Doesn't everybody wear a mohair Speedo?
My bad.
So yeah, did I come close to, yeah, I would say, you know what, I might have not been close to dying, but I fucking thought I was. That scared the shit out of me. And the Vickers machine gun that wasn't supposed to do any damage and blew a hole in my pant leg and destroyed an ammo crate. But I'll tell you one of the scariest things, we did these trenches, the Battle of the Somme, and we were doing these trench charges where we all had rifles and bayonets. And there's a bunch of extras, we're in Prague, Czechoslovakia, and we do this charge, and I'm leading the charge, and everybody has real bayonets because it's back then, we were in Prague and there's no fakes. So everybody's a bayonet, and we do charge, and I run out and there's 1,000 guys behind me charging with bayonets. These motherfuckers didn't think. They understand Czech. They don't understand English. They're like, cut! Motherfuckers are still running, pointing their bayonet. I'm like, somebody tell the motherfucker cut! I don't want to stop. Fucking die! I was like, you guys didn't fucking think this shit through. We ran a fucking mile. Oh my God, fucking stop! I'm like, yeah, we're doing it. That's a true story, man. It sounds ridiculous, right? Motherfucking bayonets were sharp. In the process of that, I also got to know some Czech guys, and I learned 2 lines in Czechoslovakian. Only 2. One is, where is the local library? And it says, kde je místní knihovna? Is any Czech speakers in here that can confirm? Well, anyway, it's kde je místní knihovna. That means, where's the local library? The other line I learned on my request is, všechny palačinky snešly hačko, stretch se to prodil. Say it again so you don't think I'm making this shit up. Všechny palačinky sešly hacko, stretch se to prodil. That means take the pancake, put whipped cream on it, and shove it up your ass. It's not a fucking library line anymore. Fucking shove it up your ass.
You should send it to the people walking out.
I think they were a good-hearted individual. I think they just probably stumbled into the wrong room. Thank you. Oh, kick ass on the airplane. Who's next? Sorry about like a 20-minute answer for a 3-syllable question.
Right, well, first of all, I would like to say something to you before I answer the question. I don't want you to say a goddamn word, so be quiet.
If I couldn't walk off the stage, now is when I would do it.
I want to tell you from all the Shiny Girls, all your fans, everyone, okay? You tell us that you are so grateful and so honored to have us in your life. We are grateful and honored to have you in our life. No other actor, no other person takes so much time with each person to tell them how much they care about them, how to improve their life, how wonderful, life is. You give us a dream, and you push us towards greatness. And we cannot thank you enough for that. Your shineuntiltomorrow.com group, website, your blogs, you share your heart with us. And that means more than any fucking thing in the world. Seriously. So thank you.
I appreciate it. I do. I appreciate it.
I said not to say anything. Ouch. I'll pick it up, Sean. I'm kidding.
Now
I love you.
is when I would do, if I could, that exorcist shit when your head spins 360 degrees. Now is when I would do that combined with a moonwalk off the stage. Which would be a pretty fucking good trick. No, thank you very much. I appreciate the kind words. It's like, you know,
nobody else does it though.
But you know, I'm sure everybody does it. You know, I don't tell anybody. Well,
If anybody here's had a chance to meet him, he is the sweetest, most humble, most kindest man in the whole fucking world. I don't care what you say.
I appreciate it. I
You don't
appreciate
even
it.
know half of us. We're strangers to you. And you just open up.
Your name's Sonny White. Exactly. I have no idea. I don't even know who you are. Don't you fucking question me, Olivia. Fucking steel trap. You know, guys, it means a lot to me. It's like, I've never understood it, but I'd love to say that I'm the most giving individual, but I'll be honest with you, I'm a very self-serving and selfish individual. Because if you guys know, on the other side of the table, it's just a long line of people that want to take adoration, wad it up in a ball, and smear it all over you. And it is nourishment for my soul. It really is. If you guys knew what it was like on the other side, you'd stay there all day too. It doesn't make me feel bad, and I'm just such a great person. I do it. No, it fucking makes me feel good. It's a fucking wonderful feeling to have all you guys come into a room and you just want to hear me talk about something that I'm paid to do. It's like they pay me to make movies. I can't even believe it. I'm shocked that I haven't had to get a real job in 20 years. And I'm honored and privileged. Don't tell the producers that, you know, but tell them I wouldn't do it unless they paid me. You know, that's the truth. It's like, I've had real jobs before, guys. I know what they are. I've busted my ass. I've done everything from working at Church's Fried Chicken, digging ditches for a sanitation company. I've worked for a movie bank. I've done it all. I know what work is, and this is not work. You guys want to tell me that you love something that I've done, and it floors me. It makes me feel good, you know? So thank you guys from the bottom of my heart.
You have said that your favorite roles to play are evil, bad characters. If you could, if you could create your own evil character, like just in that thespian mind of yours, I'm just kidding. What would you create? Like, what would be your all-time favorite evil character to play if you could write something out?
You know, it's always interesting to play somebody really far removed from who you are, you know? It's interesting to do something that you don't do on a daily basis. And in that regard, it's very difficult to shoot a film with your friends around that are reminding you of exactly who you are. You know, so they're fulfilling roles as an end game, but they're not the funnest roles to do on a day-to-day basis. Boondock Saints, we could go to supper every night and shoot shit with our friends. Roles that are some of my favorite creatively are not the type of roles where you can do that stuff on a nightly basis and remind yourself of who you are. They're a little bit more cerebral, and they're a little bit more, you know, without sounding like processy kind of crap, which you guys know I'm not that kind of an actor, but there are sometimes you just need to be left alone in the crevices of your brain, you know, but the end result is very fulfilling. So I like to design characters that are really separate from who I am. That's the fun stuff. And I think it'd be the fun stuff for everybody, you know?
Thank you, Sean.
Thank you.
So my question is, obviously you love what you do because you're awesome in everything you do, but I've seen you in like the Boondock Saints and I loved you in Simply Irresistible. So you prefer like more of the comedy, romantic, or like the action scenes that you do in Boondock Saints?
You know, there's a place for all of them, to be honest with you. It's all fun, you know? I mean, the action stuff is fun. I mean, the best part about Boondock is I'm making it with a bunch of buddies. You know, me and Regis have been friends from before Boondock. You know, that's what's kind of nonsense about it. Like, well, so when you first met on set, it's like, no, we fucking met 5 years before set, you know? Those are fun for very different reasons. And the romantic comedies and stuff like that are their own, like, Simply Irresistible. I thought it was a real throwback to a 50s romantic comedy, you know? And I kind of liked it about that. And I think because of that, it kind of lost its audience. I think it would have had an audience back in 1961, but kind of missed it with contemporary society. But I like them for all different reasons, you know? It's like, I mean, my favorite cake is chocolate cake, but I don't want it every meal, you know?
Did you like working with Sarah Michelle together?
I had a wonderful time, yeah.
What was your name?
I'm Heather.
What's that? Oh, of course, yeah. Yeah. How killer is that, you know?
Thank
You're
you.
very welcome.
So, just a quick question, and it's kind of more of a favor. If you remember, if you don't, that's fine. The prayer from Udon Saints. Do you still remember that?
Does anybody here doubt that I remember the prayer? I remember fucking lines in foreign languages from young Indy from 25 fucking years ago. Of course I remember the prayer.
I was hoping you'd say that. Can you do it still in the accent?
I can do it in a pick an accent.